Alright guys, we're gonna look tonight. I can determine if a relation is a function both algebraically and graphically. So key points here: relation is a set of x values and y values. It can be represented with ordered pairs. The first number is the input value, aka also known as domain independent value. Independent variable. The second number is the output value. And look here, this is our input, this x, domain, and independent variable. The second number is the output value, the y, aka the range dependent variable. Example 1 and 2 here, just like the x and y. This is our input value, domain, or independent variable. So our output value, range, or dependent variable. Function is a relation such that each input value has exactly one output. We've already talked about this. How do you know how do you know if a relation is a function? Algebraically, look at the x values or input values of the relation. If any x values repeat, the relation is not a function. If no x values repeat, the relation is a function. Graphically, use a vertical line test. Draw a vertical line anywhere on the graph. If the vertical line intersects the relation only once, the relation is a function. If the vertical line intersects the relation more than once, the relation is not a function. Here's a couple examples here. Look right here and we see that in our domain or input value, here our independent variable, we have 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. We know right now, and right here if we label them out, the domain and the range here, we know right now that none of the x values repeat. So if none of the x values repeat, then this relation is a function. Alright. Now notice I got two ones. Now I don't have to list one of those ones in my range values. Alright. Or my output values. Okay. But it doesn't matter that the ones repeat in the y values. The y values can repeat. Alright. So right here we're looking at this one. Angela looking at the cars here. Angela, Toyota, Nick, Honda, Greg, Ford, Taylor, Honda, Trevor, Toyota. Yes, because none of the domain names or values here repeat themselves. Now, if we were to flip this and make Honda, Toyota, and Ford our domain values, then it would not be, because if you notice, Honda goes to multiple people. Toyota goes to multiple people. Alright. And that's a mapping example. Here's a table example. Alright. Here's an ordered pair. Got 3, 4, 5, 6. You automatically know, since our domain or our input values don't repeat, that it is a function. Here, -3, 1, and 4. 1 has two lines coming from it, so we know there's two x values. So this relation is not a function because the x values repeat. Okay. Look at the two graphs right here. We got points here. Notice right here that this line goes through these 2 points. So therefore this is not a function. Same here. The vertical line test, it goes through 2 points, so that means x values repeat, so this relation is not a function. And this one right here, in C, it goes through, and every time we draw a line through a vertical line test, it only hits 1 point, so that relation is a function. Alright, now complete the rest of this. Complete the rest of this for homework. Any other examples you have on the next page? and be ready to complete assignments in class tomorrow.